This is not financial advice. I just tell you a bunch of other myths, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen now. Don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, then you're not going to buy the dip. And then you're going to sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. So if you can't do the heat, these hot stocks, to stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. And hold up, we got to say this because YouTube likes to take the videos down, as we often do. Make sure you talk to a licensed financial professional in your area. I'm going to show you how much more money I made than them at the end of this video. And I ain't saying this to brag. I'm saying this to show you that we was right last time, we was right this time, and we very likely to be right again. On what? XRP. XRP is currently $2.50, and you know what time it is. If you own even one token, put XRP in the chat so I know who I'm talking to, family. They told you it was dead. They told you it was over. And look, we running up again. What do we do here? We buy low and then we sell high. But again, investing involves risk. So YouTube, don't take the channel down. Don't take the channel down, because I don't want to have to get my mask and then go. We gotta let that joke go. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is entertainment purposes, educational purposes only. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're new here. I'm Keenan Grace, and I'm about to show you what time it is with investing. And I want to give another major shout out because we blew the expectations of the Masterclass signups through the roof. When I tell you how many people signed up for that, family, I'm blown away. The Masterclass is going to be on how to find winning stocks and double your account in 2025. And you can use this, and it's applicable to crypto as well when I show you the charts that's going to change the game for you. And you got to secure your seat right now. It's going to be on Zoom. This is not going to be on YouTube. So I'm encouraging you to get in while you still can. And I want to answer some frequently asked questions. The first one, if you can't make it on Sunday, which is when it's happening, then you will still get a full recording if you purchase it now. But you have to understand, you will only get the recording if you purchase it now. There'll be no way to buy it after. The second thing is, this is a one-time payment masterclass. It's a one and done. And then the third thing is, it's on July 13th, 2025, 5 p.m. California time, PST, and then 8 p.m. Eastern. So I will see you there. Let's get into this XRP business. What is pumping up XRP like crazy, family? This right here. Two major things. The first one is XRP has a new partnership with BNY Mellon to safeguard their $500 million in Ripple stablecoin reserves. Why is that important? They're saying that it's a strategic partnership that makes Ripple sort of like a treasury company. Why is that insane for Ripple or even XRP? My people who are new here, understand, Ripple is a company that basically runs the XRP ecosystem. There's the cryptocurrency XRP, which is used for cross-border payments, and they're changing the game for countries and institutions who want to send money across spaces. They changing the game for that. But they also have a stable coin. Now, why is the treasury thing so big of a deal? You know, I like to break it down nice and simply. They said this: Bitwise's CEO, which is another institution that deals with crypto, his name is Hunter Horsley, and he suggested that Ripple might soon be labeled as an XRP treasury company. Now, he's using hyperbole. Hyperbole is when you exaggerate a little bit to make a point. Treasuries are some of the most guaranteed investments ever seen. So you can get a treasury from the United States government, meaning you can go and buy like a bond, for example, and they'll pay you interest on money that you lent them. Now, treasuries, family, they're not volatile. There's no volatility with a treasury. The only way that you pretty much ain't getting paid from your treasury is if the United States just say, you know what, forget it. All of the debt that we owe, we never gonna pay you back, especially in a time frame. But you're thinking, Keenan, we got so much debt in the United States? Listen to me closely. The only way you won't get your money back for your bond is if Russia and China or whoever takes over the United States. Then that's pretty much how it goes. But again, talk to a licensed professional in your area, family, because again, YouTube like to take the videos down, but that's how it's been throughout the entire history of the United States when bonds were being issued. And now they're saying that XRP is getting into that space, getting deals and partnerships with certain banks that they stepping into that light. I love to see it for them. I love to see it. Now, how did this impact it directly? When you look at the market cap is only up like almost 5%. This is all of the XRP together. It's up almost 5%. But I like to see that the market cap is 147 billion, which sounds like a lot, but in the cryptocurrency space, family, they barely even touched the surface. something like a Ethereum has over a $300 billion market cap. So if XRP was to even double, then it would still only have the market cap of Ethereum. And let's keep in mind, something like Bitcoin, and I'm gonna get you the receipts on this. Bitcoin has a market cap of 2.2 trillion. So if XRP was to 10x from here, it would just be a little bit more than half of the value of the market cap of Bitcoin. Family, this means that there's so much more penetration into the market that can happen with XRP, but I don't want you to get overhyped by it. I want you to think what I'm telling you on this channel is the potential is there, but you still have to be a smart and seasoned trader and investor. Never invest $1 more into something that you can't lose, especially if it's a risky asset like a cryptocurrency. I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to understand. I know there's a lot of people who are new to the game and they see XRP running up and then they chasing after it. I've been posting videos about XRP, when to buy it. Okay, you could get it in the 90s right here. Okay, you could get it in the low 2s right here. And they might have skipped that video. I know you didn't, but they might have skipped it. And now they're here, the XRP is running up. Pay attention to people like me, for example, when I talk about XRP, not because I'm just some special person. No, because I'm the one who's gonna keep it real with you about XRP and tell you when the institutions, the big, large investors are buying it, because that's when we like to buy it. In this area up here at about 250, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The institutions, they're not buying it to the rate that we know they can, and that's why it's not shooting off like crazy, or like some of you might want to see, or even me, I want to see it too. But we know that they like to buy it closer to the $2 range and then slightly under that. So if you have your position established right now, in my opinion, we're in a position to hold. Now, I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but this is what it's looking like. Until we see some more institutional activity, then I would go heavier. Now, if you bought a little bit up here, I ain't mad at you. It's your money. You got to do what you want. And I think that XRP in the future is going to be more than $2, more than $3, more than $5. I can't tell you when, but I know that they're not just some hype meme token. They actually have utility, meaning the cross-border payments thing. Family, we living in a situation where the best way to get money across borders for institutions is wiring money. That's extremely expensive and extremely slow. But now they could partner with Ripple and XRP to be able to do this nice and smooth and cheap. Whenever you have something like that, the institutions adopt it. They just need the regulators or the people who are making laws to say, okay, we can allow you to do it this way, so they don't get sued again by the SEC. Let's get into what I want to show you is some of the places that will confirm or deny if we are going to stay on a maintained breakout. Write these down. When you look at the charts, you're looking for areas of demand. Now, in this case, the area of demand where there was some institutional pressure to push it past these resistance levels is about 238. If we stay above 238 for a decent amount of time, like a week, if not 2 weeks, then this is going to be good. So right now, it's about July 10th. So if we could hold on to this until, let's even call it July 25th, right? Around there, July 24th, July 25th. If we could hold on to the 238 level and don't pierce under that, then it looks like on the charts, don't even look like, on the charts, it'd be telling us that we are stepping another leg up, and we'd be looking for the next leg up to try to test those 260s and those 270s. Again, pay attention to the charts, because if the charts are telling you they're breaking under that 238, then what does it mean? Oh, the crypto is over. No, it means the hype wave is over, and the people who want to buy it low are going to get another opportunity. But that's if we break under that 238. Write 238 in the chat so that you can remember which technical level to look at. We don't want to see XRP go under the 238 in the short time unless we want to load up. Then it makes sense, because then we would be likely coming back down to the 220s, if not the low 2s, to be able to buy it low again. But if we stay above that, we're going to be able to fly like a rocket. This is how the charts are talking to us. But you have to understand, this is cryptocurrency. Things happen all of the time. Donald Trump can say tariff this, tariff that. The Federal Reserve can say they're not going to lower the interest rates. They can say all kind of different things, and that will impact it. But you got to see the opportunity. Sometimes it's going to rain in the stock market, and when it rains, that's when you say, okay, this is where my plants are going to grow, and you're going to be able to make some money when you're making the right decisions and you on the right team. I want to show you some other piece of information in this one. I ain't hear nobody talking about this, but I got to put it on blast. There's a website, and they're talking about, it's a few websites. Morningstar, one of them, I was surprised in them. Another one called Globe Newswire, I was surprised in them. And it says Ripple's XRP meets AI mining. So wait, there's hardware, XRP, cloud mining with daily rewards. I'm looking into this and they're gonna have people thinking that you could mine XRP. And I wanna clear that up before anybody gets a misconception. You're not gonna be mining XRP. Check this out. You can even Google it yourself. Can you mine XRP? Go and Google that if you don't trust what I'm saying. XRP cannot be mined. There's 100 billion tokens that were pre-mined. So XRP's entire supply was created at the beginning when it was launched. So whenever you're looking at this, if they're talking about mining other companies or other cryptocurrencies using XRP, then that could make some sense. But if they're talking about mining XRP, family, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Family, that's a bold-faced lie. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe if you like the truth and you want to make some money with your boy. I see you on the next one. And remember, I cannot wait to see you in that masterclass. Get in while the seats are still available, family. I'm telling you, the numbers have gone up like crazy. We've only been talking about this for what, 2 days? And it's happening on Sunday. So family, the link is going to be in the top of the description. And I will see you on the next one. I cannot wait to see you on that. I got some heat for you, family. Take care.